Shalom. I know it's been a long time. Haven't seen Grammy in a long time. Let's get into this prepping stuff, you guys. Okay, I already have videos on prepping. We're not going to really talk about the food. Everybody knows that we have to prep for food and water, okay? I believe everybody should know about the food and the water. That is number one. The beans, you don't know what water is? Water. Okay? Food. Food. And this is canned food. So get you a lot of these canned foods as much as you can. And another thing that is getting people confused. A lot of people, well, I'm not even going to say a lot of people. Somebody that I talked to, they threw theirs out because it had expired. Me personally, I'm not going to throw it out because it expired, okay? I'm going to keep it. Canned foods last a long time, you guys. And somebody told me that they also threw this out because it said because it has the best sell by date. That's sell by date. That was for the store. That's not for you storing. That was for the store, okay? Or it could be the best use by date. Because it's canned food, you can go 1 year, 2 year, sometimes 3 year past the expiration date. I wouldn't throw it out because it may not be bad, but it may not be that 100% as it was like if you bought it right now, but it still may be edible. All right. And so so we're not gonna get into a whole lot of cans, but anyway, this is canned from the store, and this is canning, when you can your own food and you know exactly what's in it. These are just some potatoes. I just grabbed it and I canned these last month. Yeah, just potatoes, and they last a long time. The researchers, they say up to 2 years, but I've had stuff 5 years. We found some pickles of my grandmother's, and they were almost 20 years old. The jar didn't look good. It was cruddy, but the pickles, they still were good. So use at your own discretion. I'm just saying. So okay. So something came to me the other day. I had some sheets, and they were white sheets, and I used bleach. And after a while using bleach over and over again on these sheets, eventually they're going to wear out. So I had some sheets that wore out. Instead of throwing those sheets, listen, y'all, instead of throwing those sheets in the trash, you take those sheets, not only sheets, old t-shirts, old raggedy t-shirts. I like my husband's t-shirts white, and when they start getting dingy, they gotta go. So old t-shirts, holy t-shirts, your husband t-shirts, your kids t-shirts, anybody t-shirts, old towels, old sheets, you take them and you can cut them or you can rip them, and you can just keep them, because those sheets will be good for a tourniquet. Let's say if somebody get cut, and you can wrap that sheet around it to put pressure on the wound, okay? And you can also take the material to make you a nice sling, in case if you break an arm or somebody break an arm. So do not throw away the sheets and the old raggedy t-shirts, because they could be used for other things, okay? This is for the ladies. But if there are any men on here and you have wives and daughters of teenage years, you have to think about their personal hygiene, feminine products. Okay, so we always talk about stocking up on food, but do you have enough sanitary napkins? All right. tampons, if you use those. They have feminine panties now, you guys. So when you are on your period, you wear these panties, and they supposed to collect the liquid, all right? And they also have the feminine cup. I did a video on the feminine cup, probably like a couple of years ago. If you scroll down and look for a feminine cup, it's in there. I did a video on the feminine cup. And if you do decide to get the feminine cup, get the one that has the two sizes. I think it's a small and a medium, or a small and a large. And don't wait until stuff hit the fan to use it. If you get the feminine cup, you want to go ahead and try it out now, because you want to make sure that it fits, or you want to make sure that it's comfortable. And like I said, you may need the small instead of the large. So the best time to find out about that is now, because we always talking about food, but I know we got to eat, but we can miss a meal or two. But these are some of the things that you may need, like now and then, what you're going to do. So these are some of the things that we're going to need. I have my bug out bag. I'm going to go through my bug out bag. I know we have to have a first aid kit. You can find a first aid kit off Amazon, or you can make your own first aid kit. Just Google what goes in the first aid kit, and then you go over there and just start filling your first aid kit up, okay? Batteries, you guys. We got to have batteries. And you also can use, you can buy the battery chargers. So instead of keep on buying batteries, you can buy the battery charger. They have battery chargers where you can charge different size batteries, and you can have your battery charged. Flashlight, matches, these little things right here, Dollar Tree. I got a whole rack of them from when the Dollar Tree was $1, but still, even $1.25. This is still something good to have, these little lighters, okay? Don't forget soap. We're still going to need soap. I mean, just because things break down, stuff hit the fan, we still have to have our personal hygiene up the best that we can, because if not, we can wind up getting diseases and getting sick, okay? So soap, toothpaste, baking powder, baking soda, because I know some people brush their teeth with the baking powder or the baking soda. One of them, I can't remember which one. Rubbing alcohol for those wounds, peroxide for those wounds. Always keep a full tank of gas in your car, just in case, you guys, because you never know when you may have to flee. Okay, so like far as with us, we're here, but we also have a second location, all right? And we just pray to the Most High that He'll send an angel or something to let us know, hey, it's time to go, it's time to get out of here. And when we leave, we don't want to be stopping by trying to get some gas, because guess what? The gas station is going to be crazy, because everybody's going to be trying to leave. And that's why you should always have you a full tank of gas. And secondly, when stuff hit the fan, do you know how to read a map? Okay, because the satellite may be out. And if you have to go somewhere and you don't have the directions, what are you going to do if the satellite out? So get you some atlases, get you some maps. What I did was, matter of fact, my daughter-in-law, she printed me out 2 or 3 different routes other than the main route, so we can get to where we need to get to, because everybody is going to be on that main route. So print you out an alternate route so you can have it with you just in case. Because I know when we go to the land, we always go the same way. But there are alternative routes that we can go. So, and it's on paper. So in a case like that, because you know it's going to be gridlock, because everybody just know one way. So learn these back rows. And if you don't, like I said, Google it, print it out, have it with you. All right? So, and a compass as well. The alcohol, I said rubbing alcohol, but you also may need the drinking alcohol, because once you get to where you get to, you might need a strong drink. But no, but the drinking alcohol is for bottling, because think about it. When the pandemic hit, what was open? The liquor stores. They were open, because alcoholism is a disease. And that's why I wanted to bring up. And just imagine if stuff hit the fan and the liquor stores are closed, and you can't, and they can't get nothing. The alcohol would be a great bottling tool for someone who really needs it. Okay? Let's go with personal protection. Do we have personal protection? Do you know what I'm talking about? Okay. Do everybody know what I mean when I say hammer and nails? Okay? If you can get it, get a hammer, get some nails. Plenty of nails. Okay? Plenty of nails. All right? The walkie-talkies. Walkie-talkies are good in a stuff hit the fan situation. All right? And it's good to have walkie-talkies for you and your family, because let's say they're only like a couple of miles away or whatever, and you can tell them, hey, meet me at the place or whatever, and they know. But they should already know, because during this time now, you guys should already know that when stuff hit the fan, your family should know exactly what to do, where to go, where to meet. If you don't have that in place, it's time to do it now. Let's do some real talk here. All right. You know those walkie-talkies where they say, you know, you'll get in trouble if you use those walkie-talkies, because it's illegal for you to use those walkie-talkies, and you get fined or something? Let me tell you something. If I got some of them walkie-talkies like the Bofang or whatever, if I got a walkie-talkie like that, and I get on that walkie-talkie and stuff done hit the fan, and my family is out there, and I need to reach them, the last thing I'm going to be worried about is getting in trouble or getting a fine, because stuff hit the fan, y'all. Do you think they're going to be trying to get you or fine you or whatever? They're going to be trying to take care of their own families. They ain't thinking about you. So if you got them, that walkie-talkie where you don't supposed to be using it because it's illegal, do your own judgment. And get a crank radio. One of them crank radios that you can wound up, and so you can hear what's going on with the So, but I know some of the walkie-talkies are very, very advanced. You can hear the NOAA, so you know with the weather and all that stuff. But like I said, that will be my least worry, because if stuff hit the fan, do you actually think the popo is going to come and get me? No, the popo is going to try to save their families, be with their families or whatever. Okay, and then if that's the case, I'll deal with it when I have to deal with it. All right. Like I said, hammer and nails. If you don't have hammer and nails, there's other things besides hammer and nails. But if you do have hammer and nails and they're just sitting there, you need to learn how to work them. Okay? You need to learn how to work them. All right? Because it's very important. If you don't have hammer and nails, well, some people are afraid of hammer and the nails. You got machete. Did I pull out my machete? I did pull out my machete. We got these 3 or 4 years ago. Machete. It was only $6. But you know how things are going up. A machete. You know, that'll stop them. start cooking you some food. All right. And then we have a mace. Mace will stop a person, because let me tell you something. When stuff hit the fan, you guys, and the people who did not store up, and they think that you got something, they coming. They are coming. They are coming. Because a lot of them are going to come to take what you have. And are we just going to lay down and let them take what we work hard for? And this is for our family. We've been doing it for our family. And everybody knows that everybody should be stocking up by now. It's not too late. It's not too late until the stuff hit the fan. And then once the stuff hit the fan, it's too late. All right? But stuff hasn't hit the fan yet. So get you some stuff. All right? Yeah. So have you some personal protection. There's a lot more out there that you guys already know. But I believe you can buy a shotgun from Walmart. All right? And even if you have a shotgun and you may not even want to shoot it, just the fact of pulling it back, that may scare them off right there. All right? Gas mask. All right? Just imagine if you were out there in them fires, and you had a chance, or you had a gas mask. I think a gas mask is something that we should have. I really do. Everybody in your family should have a gas mask, for the simple fact that fires and chemical spills happens all the time. All right. So, and some people think about a gas mask for a nuclear explosion. Yeah, that's good too. But for like fires or chemical spills or things like that, a gas mask would be good for those things. Okay. So I have a gas mask. Okay. And if you do have a gas mask, I'll tell you a little something. If everybody in your family have a gas mask, have you been fitted for your gas mask? Number 2, have you put your name on your gas mask? I wanted to ask that question. Yeah. Because guess what? Everybody's head and face is a different size. So you have to fit the gas mask to fit your face. If I go and grab my husband's gas mask, is that going to help me? His head is bigger. His face is longer. So if I put on his gas mask, I might as well don't even have one on, because it's not going to fit me. And chemicals and everything is going to be able to go through the cracks. All right? Let me show you my gas mask. Here we go, y'all. Here's my gas mask. Okay. My gas mask got my name. Can't see it. Got my name on the box. So I know this is my gas mask. My husband's name is on his box. All right? You fit your own gas mask. But like I said, if there's several people in your house that got gas masks and you guys haven't fitted to make sure that it fits and no gaps, you're defeating the purpose. All right? So I got mine off Amazon a long time ago, 3 or 4 years ago. I'm not promoting any type of brand, but they are on Amazon. All right. So, y'all want me to put this gas mask on? All right. Oh, take my earrings off. Okay. And this has been fitted for me. Here we go. This is my gas mask, you guys, and everything is sealed. There is no gaps. There is no way nothing can come through. I'm not going to open the filter, but what I do is I'm going to take that off, and this little nozzle right here, you just put it in there and you twist it, and I'll be able to breathe. Tsunamis. I don't know if you guys can swim. I can swim a little bit. I can swim enough to save myself, but I don't know if I can swim to save anybody else. So then you talking about a tsunami. You talking about a lot of water coming in at one time. I don't know if I can survive that. But guess what? Life jackets. Do you have a life jacket in your arsenal? All right? And guess what? Even with the life jacket, you guys, even with the life jacket, you have to make sure it fits as well. All right? This one is mine. My husband got his. And guess what? Just like the gas mask, you're going to have to put your name on it, because if I go and grab his, he has a wider chest. It's just we're shaped differently, okay? So get fitted for your life jacket, and we also have our names inside. See, Grammy. So I'm going to pull Grammys and not Papas. All right. This is optional, but I got one. A bulletproof vest. All right? It's more straps and stuff, but I just wanted to show you. Let me move back some. A bulletproof vest. I don't have it on right. I just grabbed it. But in a real life situation, it'll be right. Hope this information was beneficial. Oh, one more thing. I can't forget about the children. All right. Okay. Lights down situation, right? You got these little children. They don't know what's going on. They bored. They used to having this thing right here. 10. Wow. They used to having this thing right here. They used to having their little iPads and laptops and stuff. Get you some little games for them. If not games, coloring books. Even here's a game right here. Simon. This little game right here. They can play this in the dark because it lights up. And they can have a good old time, and this will take their mind off of what's going on. And also for us, the adults. It's turning off. Cars, playing cars. Everybody should have some playing cards in the arsenal. Stuff hit the fan. We got everything set. Nothing to watch. Can't use this. Can't watch TV. Entertain yourself with a good old hand of spades, you guys. Who don't like spades? You got Candyland. I used to love Candyland. Oh, Monopoly. So these things right here that you can keep your mind occupied. Trouble, checkers. Yes. Come on with them. Yeah. So these are little games and things that keep your mind occupied of what's going on out there when you and your family are in y'all little safe space, and you guys can enjoy one another. But you know what? It's sad because why we gotta wait until things hit the fan before we can sit down and enjoy one another playing these games? Okay? I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I did pull out a lot of stuff. I'm hoping that it's something that I covered and you didn't have, and it was your aha moment, or oh yes, I got to get that. So was there anything that I said that was helpful? I hope you guys enjoy this. I love you guys. I do. I really do. And like I said, I do this for you. Thank you. Thank you for your time. I don't take you lightly. And I hope that I can come back, if the Most High is willing, come back with another video very soon. I appreciate your time. Make sure you hit that like button. If you have not subscribed, please hit that subscription button and hit that notification bell, so when I do come on, you would get that notification and you could come and see what Grammy's talking about, y'all. So I love you guys, and you know I do, and I hope I'm not forgetting nothing. But guess what? I love the Most High more. Shalom. Love y'all.